Hi, I'm Tom Long, and today I want to talk about some changes that YouTube has made to the way that you live stream church church services or any kind of recurring live event. In Classic Live Studio, you could get a code called a streaming key. You then pasted that code into the settings on your encoding software. When the stream started on the software, you were live. When the stream stopped on the software, the broadcast was ended. In the new live control room, you now have to leave the software and go back to the control room in your browser to begin or end the stream. However, there is a kludgy workaround that YouTube has left us as a crumb. I'll cover that at the end of the video. First, let's look at the way it was done in the good old days, which Google has promised, will be ended at the end of the summer. We'll be going back and forth between the browser and the desktop encoding software. For demonstration purposes, I'll be using the popular free encoding software, OBS. In the classic streaming on YouTube, you entered a title and description, chose a category, and set the visibility of your stream. It was only required that you do this once. Then you would go down to the stream name / key and copy the key. Going back to OBS, you paste that key in the settings, then you go to the stream, and then down in the stream key dialog, you click OK. From then on, anytime you click the Start Streaming button on OBS, you were live streaming. You could do this an unlimited number of times and nothing changed. Each time you created a new YouTube live broadcast. Now let's look at what YouTube makes you do with their new, more beautiful but crippled interface. It starts out pretty much the same. Click the Edit button to enter the same information as you did in the classic streaming directly. Click Save when you're done. So far, not that different. Next, copy the key from the new live control room. There is an improvement here. Now you don't have to reveal the key to copy it. You can just click the copy button beside it. Paste the key into your encoding software. Here is where Google messed up. When you're ready to start your stream, you click Start Streaming in OBS. But surprise, you're not streaming until you go back to the browser and the live control room. There you have to click the Go Live button to start streaming. Then you leave the browser and go back to OBS to produce your video. Then go back to the browser and live control room to stop the stream. If you don't stop the stream in the browser, but stop the stream only in OBS, YouTube continues to broadcast a black stream for several seconds after the show is over. Worst of all, if the live control room is not open in the browser, there simply is no broadcast. Your producer may think she is live streaming from OBS, but unlike in the good old classic era, literally nothing is being broadcast. In my case, a volunteer actually produces the broadcast for the church. In the past, all she had to do was open OBS, start the stream, select the appropriate scene, reveal lower thirds titles at the appropriate time, adjust audio levels for different speakers and musicians, and then stop the stream. Everything was neat and tidy within OBS. Now she would do all of that and no one would be able to watch the service on YouTube because it wouldn't be there. For us, the only answer is to schedule a specific time for each broadcast add a new title every time, add a new thumbnail every time, and then enable auto start and auto stop. You guessed it, every time. So we have to go to the browser to do all of those things. Schedule it, add a title, add a thumbnail, and enable auto start and auto stop every time. This is a level of complexity that makes using YouTube for live streaming recurring events unnecessarily cumbersome. And the sad thing about it is Google knows how to do it better. We know this because they were doing it better. What's that saying? The enemy of good is better? Or, as Shakespeare said it, striving to better, oft we mar what's well. Google claims they are still making improvements to the new live control room. I sure hope they fix this. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I hope our little workaround will help you in the future. And if you liked the information in this video, please like and subscribe.